Order. Dan, you're up, buddy.
Okay. So last time I was in here, I'm kind of messed up on the price of that truck. They're wanting 90 for it.
That's the one in Meade.
Right.
And how much did we think it was last
80.
time?
80. You approved 80.
Wow.
And that one only had 60,000 miles, is that right?
I think it only had
Or was it 12?
12,000.
I just saw it in the minutes.
I did too.
I thought you said 60,000.
And that might have been the one in the front
that
range.
was that
Front range. It was 40.
I don't know that I had any miles on that one.
Yeah, that minutes did.
Did it?
No, wait a minute, maybe it did.
80,000.
Price,
80.
no miles.
There was nothing on the sheet.
I've got the Jaws.
And you have that much more in your budget still?
Yeah.
Did the other one sell as well?
I don't know. I never was able to get a hold of anybody after I told you guys about that one.
In Meade you couldn't?
No, the other one.
Oh, okay.
Thought I had it down here. Mileage.
I think it was 16,000 and the other one
You
was
like very many,
60.
yeah.
I didn't write the mileage down. I wrote all the numbers down, but the mileage.
Ten thousand. 10,211 miles.
I'm writing it down.
And what year is it?
2016.
The other one's older. It's got that 7.3 that's good, but I think it was quite a bit older, wasn't it? Would it be like an 02 then?
Yeah.
If they never contacted you, we don't know what to.
Well, that's true too. Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think?
Well, if you have the money in your budget, I would go ahead and make a motion that we make it
We need
90.
to rescind the motion from the last meeting. We need a motion on that.
Okay, motion to rescind the last
Motion for
motion
80.
of 80,000.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to rescind the motion from the last meeting for 80,000 for the purchase of the 2016. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I guess emergency vehicle, sorry.
And then I'll make a motion to purchase this
2016 for 90.
2016
Rescue vehicle, I'm sorry.
rescue vehicle for 90,000.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, and that does have all the tool, the box and everything that comes with it, right?
The box and stuff, yeah. It don't
Okay,
come with
good.
any tools.
Okay. All in favor, or, motion has been moved, first and seconded, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Now, if they come back next month at 100,000, you're gonna have problems.
Yeah. I ain't coming back. This one was my fault. I told you guys wrong.
Well, it's a sharp truck.
But, yeah, and then we'll decide whether it's gonna work better here or there, but by the end of it all, Bird City will have a rescue truck, hopefully
Good.
by August.
Is it Jaws here yet?
Haven't seen them yet, but I did call and tell
Good.
we wanted them, so.
Good.
And I'm ready for fires to start like at 8 o'clock in the evening, so I can be home by 10.
Yeah.
Instead of starting at midnight, so I get home with 3.
That was scary last night though. Like out our way with that lightning just dancing and we weren't getting any moisture.
Yeah,
And it's like something's gonna happen.
Did they have another one last night?
we did have one last night, yeah. Of course, it was down on Road D and 25. So we could get to it. By the time we got to it, it'd be on the other side of the creek. So we had to drive all the way back around.
25, that's, we're down that way. isn't it?
Yeah.
Bird City.
Yeah, it was Bird City, but they called us because all the hay bales sitting in the pasture. We got it before it got to the bales, though.
Good job.
So,
And them things are killer to shut off.
Right? Sent me
Extinguish.
pictures.
yeah, and then the one up by Beecher Island, that one, you could see it for an hour before we ever got to it. Just the way we ended up going to get to it.
Yeah.
found out about that one the next morning, I'm like, that was a little too close.
Yeah.
I still got marks in the back of my Quonset from that one. That was too close. My house caught on fire like 2 years before that.
Yeah, you don't have much luck.
No.
This one last night.
Holy cow. Jeez Louise.
All right, well, that's all I have.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good week. Can you imagine if it would like 60 or 70 mile an hour wind behind that thing?
Well, I got a hold of Ryan when I started seeing that lightning, and I said, this is concerning,
Yeah.
you know, so I'm old school, I slept with my window wide open.
Yeah, so you-
So that if, you know, you
You
could
could smell it. Yep.
if something was gonna happen. Keep going outside to check.
Well, there wasn't anything close to town, but it sure, you could sure hear it in the distance roll.
I better not. Everybody will show up early if I get him here.
Eddie was busy, he was gonna be here when he could.
Who's Optivist?
That's a benefits package, kinda like what we have with Aflac. He wanted to present something to you.
Here he is.
There he is.
Come on in, Eddie.
We're ready for you.
What time zone you in?
We're just
Easter.
being efficient, Eddie.
Morning, everybody. Well, I was trying to be, and I had my morning plan. But,
Thank you.
so, we're in an awkward position.
I don't like that.
I don't either. And I don't have other copies of it. This is because I have HVAC stuff in the West Wing that we'll talk to you about. So, this is through NITSEL on the unit. This is the new power supply through Terrence Lamb. We've got to cut through that pavement in the back because they need to come off the power supply. We can't just keep adding on that West Wing without creating electrical issues. So that's what that's gonna cost. That one, we've had one increase since we first started talking this, and they're talking more increases possibly. And then Rod is unable to be here today. He's got a funeral. So he had talked to Ryan Murray with the ARPA funds about funding part of this. And I think he applied for half of that amount. That totals $72,621.62. And he applied.
What was that again, Eddie? I didn't get it. 72?
$72,621.61.
So we'd be getting about 36,000 if we get the
Yes.
ARPA? Okay.
Yeah. And I know he'd talked to Ryan from the very beginning several times. He kept saying the committee wasn't meeting or anything. And I said, this leaves us in an awkward position when we come asking for the total amount. Yes, we've got it in our fund.
Yeah,
But we inherited a big campus up there to keep up.
yeah.
That wasn't anything we asked for, but there's a lot of stuff up there to take care of going forward, so,
When would we hear back from ARPA? Is that gonna be,
We're working on getting a meeting together.
Okay.
Because there was some confusion, because there wasn't an actual application made, filled out with all the numbers and everything.
so I don't know
we're
where
gonna-
we stand.
So we're going to meet and discuss this
okay,
situation.
Very good.
Okay?
thank you.
Because I told Rod, we're not really ready to do this until we get those results. And, but we gotta move forward because they're bumping, you know, there's price increase possibility coming, so we need to do something. So, and he thought maybe he would have work before today's meeting here, but that was just his, I guess he was hoping he would know. So anyway, that's where we're at, so on that part, so, you don't know when that meeting will be yet, Leslie?
Kelly was, because we were discussing this and
I know they look more favorable if you're doing matching fund stuff rather than asking for all of
But any
it.
help is great. So would we need to get one of these done before the other?
Well,
Can they, okay.
technically, that would need done so he can hook
First.
up to it.
Okay.
So yes, we could move forward with that one, but he is the one that's afraid there's gonna be another price increase.
Okay. And we
And of
can't-
course, it's possible with this stuff too, but he's expressed a concern, Terrence hasn't, but Terrence thought he would have the go-ahead before now. You know, these things
Gotcha.
just dribble along.
Yeah.
Guess what, it's a new month, another new month.
How'd they have air conditioning to that before this?
Well, there are units in there, but they're like fourplex units, quad units, not fourplex, but those 4 rooms all have to be AC or all have to be heat. And you know what that's like for people?
Yeah, colder.
You know, because there's sometimes in the year when it's like our church, when they change that to air conditioning, it's a big process. And then you get several Sundays when you wish you had the heat on or the AC on, and that,
Oh, I see.
so it's
So you're gonna put the
logistics.
mini splits in to
Yes,
take care of that.
yes. So each room has a thermostat now, but if those 4 rooms aren't all on the same page, then you don't have. So on paper, it should work the way it is. But after being up there and seeing how it actually works in day-to-day living, why. And those units are really old and also.
Eddie, can we table this to the next meeting and then we'll have a meeting in the meantime?
I don't know what to, I mean, I'm fine with it,
Okay,
but, you know,
I know.
he's concerned. So, yeah, I'm just in the middle. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
I
to me.
understand.
Doesn't matter
I
to me.
understand.
I'm fine with that.
And you say he's liable to raise the price?
Well, he's,
Could be.
Could be.
not.
Well, he's got right on her estimate,
So,
so that means he can go up or down.
Or down.
you said that all in one sentence.
yeah,
So I'm fine with that, Leslie, but I'm just in a weird position.
I
that's
understand
all.
that, and I apologize, because I know that we had talked about this a couple weeks ago, and there was a meeting that was supposed to get scheduled. For some reason, it fell through the cracks. That's my office's fault,
So you're
so.
looking at maybe 36,000 or something for
Mhm.
ARPA.
Yeah. And I
Eddie, would
think-
you mind going down to my office and providing a copy of that?
On
to
when I
Kelly?
leave?
Yeah, so that Kelly has it for the
Okay.
meeting.
Or if you want me to chase it down right now, I will.
What's that?
If you want me to chase it down there right now, I will, but, or when I leave, would that be fine?
Yeah, when you leave, I mean, just so that we have the numbers.
Okay, excellent. And then Brock is finally working on that drainage up there. He started last week. And his original bid for that was $5,131. And there's been a change order on that, and I'm not sure where we're gonna end up. But last July 8th, when we had that 4.5 inches of rain, I was up there at 10:30 at night, seeing where the flood levels were at the different doors. And I said, we need to do something a little different. So he's redesigned what he's doing a little bit. So I don't know where we're gonna be on total cost here, but it's just got to be done. And I don't wanna table anything with him, like, dropping down his list 2 years. So there again, unusual situation, but
Okay.
I just want you
Kind
to
of an
know.
emergency type
Well,
situation.
it is. And then on the roof, I don't know where we're at on
I've-
that.
I didn't receive any bids. I put it out to the one in Goodland that did it last time. I haven't heard back from them, so.
Really?
Weathercraft?
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's all.
crap they received from K-Camp over that. I don't know whether they wanna do it or not. I
Well,
just haven't heard anything.
See, and I don't know what happened there. All I know that guy that looked at the roof was gonna audit their books, and so, yeah, they probably like, what's going on? Do we wanna do business with them or not? So that bothered me a little. He was gonna audit these books up here, did they?
K-Camp?
Well, whoever that guy was, he was a K-Camp rep. He was gonna audit this, he was gonna audit the roofing company, and so I don't know whatever happened there, but I do know eventually they okayed
Yeah,
this
like in January or
170,000.
February, they finally approved everything.
But I don't know what scope of work,
I've got the scope of work.
Well, the only thing I saw through those several dozen pages were so many square feet of this and so much guttering but I want to be sure whoever bids on a job bids on the same slopes, roof slopes and different things.
Right.
Well,
Because
they're
it's
getting-
not just north-south slopes, there's those three-cornered, some of them face east, and I just don't wanna, because I don't wanna measure those three-cornered patches and everything and come up with it, now, let's see, yeah, this is about that many squares, well, no, let's use this combination. I just don't, I'm not getting on that roof again, I'll just tell you that.
I don't blame you.
I've
It's
been
one of those little drones.
So, that's all I know about that. So, any questions?
No, thank you for what you're doing.
All right, now I get back to my job. So, thanks for your support, Later.
Your house is looking nice.
It is.
Yes.
Thank you.
Have a good day,
Yes.
bud.
You guys too. One coffee.
All right. Don't forget.
I'm surprised that they have hired to manage that place, doesn't take care of all this stuff.
Well, but the building and grounds is CCD.
I know that they've hired a crew, outfit to manage it.
But that's just the operations. It's not the facility.
Well, I can see troubles down the road when they just doesn't do it anymore.
It's hard to get people to step up and have that kind of dedication.
You wanna take a break?
Sure.